Hello and welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Kate.
I'm Jared.
And just before we started here, Jared was getting repulsed by my lip gloss, and I just wanted to tell you about my lip gloss. I got this for Christmas a while ago. Okay?
I don't think that's something you should be telling people.
Why?
If it was a while ago? Okay.
Well, this just last Christmas. I got it as a gift, and I didn't use it because, I don't use lip gloss a lot. But then...
Does it expire?
No, it doesn't expire.
I don't know lip gloss.
That's a good thing. So I suddenly, one day I decided to use it, and you know what?
What?
It's delicious. It's
What flavor is
marshmallow
that?
cream.
Next time, why don't you just open your mouth?
I'll do it right now.
That'll gross me out.
Maybe for a fun Friday. They say that the average woman eats like 2 pounds of lipstick in her lifetime.
What? No, but still.
That's average. I'm not average. I won't tell you whether I'm below or above it, but I'm not above much. But anyway.
Too easy.
Tell us a story.
So, speaking of telling you a story.
Wow, that was
it was too hard to segue. So, University in New Zealand has put out a study that over the years, the little Lego figures that come with your Legos or your keychains or whatever, their faces are getting angrier.
I can understand that.
Why?
Well, think about how long they've just been these little people with heads that rip off and arms that get, their bodies get interchanged, and then they get stuck driving some crummy bus that a kid made.
They didn't even get the option of being made Batman.
Some of them did.
So speaking of Batman, that reminds me of, have you seen the trailer for the new Lego movie?
Yes, we were together.
Oh, we were? Just kidding.
This guy.
Everyone should go see it. I'm going to go see it.
I know, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I can't either, because
When does it come out? Like
November?
Of this year?
I think so,
Okay,
yes.
because you know what I hate? I hate it when they show me a preview for something that comes out in like 20 years. Like, really? I have time to wait for that? Don't tell it to me until it's coming.
The best part is when the trailer plays and it goes quiet between trailers for a minute, and all of a sudden Kate echoes throughout the theater, "That's too long!"
As it shows the date when it's going to come out. That's too long to wait! I remember one time, speaking of talking in the movies,
Wow.
my mom and my sister and I went to see a movie. I don't even remember what we went to see, but my poor mother, this is why she doesn't go places with us. So we go in there and...
Especially with the two of you combined.
Exactly. So we go there and my sister and I are talking and, we're not whispering. The movie hasn't started yet, so get over it, right? And we're talking about something that my mom's embarrassed, and I'm like, what are you embarrassed about? And so then I loudly say, hey, can you pass the ribs? My poor mom was like, I don't know these people.
So speaking of embarrassing moms and movie theaters, and you're indirectly involved in this story.
Oh, no!
So my brother and I, and this was a while ago, and my mom, wow, it's like a carbon copy. Instead of the girls, my mom was with the boys. So you had called.
Oh, boy.
And the movie hadn't started yet, and it was the pregame show. I remember that. The trailers hadn't even started yet either.
Jared and I always have a pregame show.
No matter what in life just isn't the same without a pregame show.
It's really not. Everyone should have one. No, that's our thing. You can't have one. But you can come to ours sometimes. If you're invited.
Oh, wow.
I feel good.
Tickets go on sale now.
That was only half of it. I'm good.
Well, I feel better because I've at least down one today. Anyway. So you called, and I don't remember what we were talking about. I just remember at some point my mom, mortified, looks over at me. You're talking very loud. To which, just at that right time again, it goes quiet. I reply in a loud voice, I don't care. people want to hear what I'm talking about. So luckily the people sitting in the row in front of us had a very good sense of humor and started busting out laughing.
What were we talking about? Because I bet they did want to hear it.
I don't know.
I wonder if they're watching now.
Because, and you had heard and you started laughing at that point when I said, these people want to hear what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm so self-involved.
Do you remember when we were at the movie theater? I think we were at like the Sandy Movies 9, and we had gone to see I don't know what. I know. And
that's the dollar movie, right?
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know what a dollar movie is.
It's movies for $1.
Yeah, and we have them here in Utah. Apparently they don't exist anywhere else.
Really?
No, I'm sure they do. I have a hard time.
Never mind the fact that I'm pretty sure our audience is smart enough to figure out what a dollar movie is. Maybe there's a couple of you that don't, but I don't expect you to volunteer. Anyway. So
help! I'm being held hostage!
You came here voluntarily.
Oh, I did? Okay. I don't like this. Any of it.
I'm going to go home and rethink your life. Anyway.
You want to buy some death sticks? Okay, I'm done. Because apparently we wanted to reenact that scene backwards for you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we were at the movie theater and we were watching a movie, and my husband at the time was out of town or something, and remember you said loudly something about we need to make sure that we need to hurry and do more things or something before your husband gets back in town.
I do remember that.
And then we realized immediately what we'd said, and
the lights were awkward. So speaking of awkward, it reminds me when we were in the bookstore the other day, and we're walking. And we're at this display table and we're looking at these books by this certain author. And I say to Kate, do I have that book? And Kate says no, and I said, oh, that's right. Loud enough to be heard by other people, keep in mind.
Of course, always.
That's right, you got me the book with the dead baby on the cover.
Oh, that's right. And then that lady started talking to you. Oh, that's a good book, she says.
That's why it's funny, because A, she knew what book I was talking about.
Right.
And then when I say, oh, I guess that was an awkward thing to overhear, she says, and this is probably the biggest compliment I've ever gotten in my life.
It's true.
I just finished reading Bossy Pants by Tina Fey, so it's not all that odd.
See, we could be friends with you, Tina, if you just give us a chance.
We could. We strangers think we're just like Tina Fey. Wow.
We've had so many good awkward times in that bookstore.
We really have. Are you setting me up for something, or do you have a story?
Well,
I'm getting scared for a minute.
Well, I just was remembering, because that's where, of course, we were. Who were we stalking that time that you shoved me? So we were stalking somebody there. So we're hiding at the end of the end caps.
I know what it was. We were. I don't think it was that we were stalking as much as we were hiding. I think it was Elliot, if I recall.
That we were hiding from Elliot.
Yes, we were hiding from Elliot and didn't want to be seen. And the funny thing about this story is not only did Elliot work there, but David Spade did as well.
Not the real David Spade.
It was the whole cast from Just Shoot Me.
And we would have liked to have just shot them. Anyway, so we're like going from row to row, hiding behind like the end cap things, and apparently I was in front and not moving fast enough.
We needed to move.
So Jared comes up from behind me and literally shoves me out from behind the whatever it was. I'm sure for whoever could see us, I'm sure that was quite a sight.
Well, the other side, that reminds me of the other time that we were in, I think it was Media Play at the time. And I don't know what that was all about either. It's sad that we have so many stories where we're hiding and sneaking and
we can't.
There's not actually any real theft involved.
We steal souls.
So we're seeing. I want to say that your sister was working there.
Probably.
I don't know.
She did for a while.
Okay, that makes me feel Nah, it doesn't make me feel better at all. This story, so we're sneaking and we're hiding and we're creeping behind, display racks and whatnot. And there's this man with the beard that still works there to this day.
Even though the store
Even the
doesn't
store has changed names.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I saw him the other day. And I'm like, oh, you're the one.
The one.
So I see him go into the stock room, and he's eyeballing us, as he should.
We get that a lot.
And I see him go into the stock room from like another entry in the store. Another exit. No.
Doorway.
No more of this for me.
Finally.
Only to sneak up behind us while we're hunkered down like this. Do you need any help?
I do remember that.
So what's sad about this? Most people would stand up. No, we sit there and crunch down. Nope, we're fine.
Please don't blow our cover.
Thank you.
Oh, good times. Good times.
I just like it because we didn't move. We didn't
Yeah, no, we're good.
we didn't miss a beat.
Move away. Step away.
Fun times. Fun times.
I love that. Well,
No, what's sad is that there was something we were talking about before we did all this. I remember we started with Legos,
oh yeah, we did.
and then the movie, and then there was something on the agenda that
Yeah.
is gone.
Speaking of movies, remember when we went to see Chicken Run? I think we might have talked about this before, but
No, I don't think we
I
have.
love it.
Chicken Run has
So,
to come up.
because
I miss
we-
my Chicken Run watch. I need to get new batteries in it. Continue.
so because I remember I think we talked recently about me watching The Incredibles.
Oh yes,
When Dad
that
went
we
over.
did.
Oh no!
Yes.
Yeah. And then when we went to see Chicken Run, and there's the part where the chicken is knitting, and she holds it up and it's a noose. And there's all these kids, but we're laughing hysterically because we know why she's holding that up. And the kids are, what? And then I'm trying to remember, we just recently went and saw Despicable Me 2.
Yes.
And I'm sure that there was some place in there that we...
Well, there is, because
can't
the
remember.
good thing about Despicable Me 2 is that they did a very good job, and few movies
It's true.
can do this.
To make it enjoyable for
yes,
everybody.
to make it enjoyable for the kids and the adults. Yeah, it was
Good
that's a
times.
Good movie. It makes me think
times.
about Crumpin'.
No. I do also, though, remember watching Madagascar 2, I think. I don't remember which one it
didn't
was.
see that one.
When there's pandemonium going on, and the lemur comes up, and he's like, "It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook!" And he's referencing Twilight Zone, which I laughed. No one else was laughing. And I'm like,
See,
you people are
It
missing
would have
this!
been even better if he'd been referencing the Sparkly Vampire book. Because when you said
That
the
hadn't-
Twilight Zone,
Oh, no, that hadn't come out yet.
that's sad.
This was a while ago. Yeah.
That's sad. All right, let's.
That's sad.
It's sad enough that I'm going to wrap this sucker up. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and tell all your friends about the craziness that is us.
Tell your friends about us.
Tell them about, the people that can't remember what they were talking about 5 minutes ago.
We're lucky to remember our names. Or each other's names. Who are you again?
I have a little card with my address written on it in my pocket.
But does it have your name?
I just need to get home.
I'll figure out what to do with your
That's right. All right, I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
We'll see you next time.
If you're lucky. Join us on Fun Friday and come hungry because we're going to show you how to make the second best macaroni and cheese you'll ever have.
Yep.
And he's going to eat it.
I am going to eat it. See you soon.